Now we go to question 5. Accounting of library. First of all, we have to find out the capital fund. Capital fund in an adjustment is not given. It is found out by preparing opening balance sheet. First of all, we read the question carefully and give proper placement of each item in the question. Now see, following is the receipt and payment account of Saraswati Library, Pune for the year ended 31st March 2020. Now receipt says, two balance brought down. It is the opening balance. It's the opening assets. Opening assets. Admission fees is an income. Subscription is also income. Hire means rent of hall is also income. Miscellaneous means sundry income. Other receipts is a income. Interest on investment is also income. No payment sides. Salary and wages is a expenses. Rent is also expenses. Now investment is an assets. Stationery is a revenue expenses. Electric charges is a revenue expenses. Books is an assets. Outstanding expenses for 1819 is one last one figure. Last one figure, it's a opening liabilities. Now balance carried down is an closing cash in hand is a asset sales. Adjustments. On 31st March 2019, library had the following assets: furniture, books, investments. These are the assets. Effects are to made opening asset sets and also closing asset sets. Now second adjustment. Subscription received in advance this year amount to be 600. It is to be subtracted from subscriptions and second paid on liability sales. Whereas outstanding liabilities on 31st March 20 for salary wages rupees 1200 and rent rupees 750. It is to be added in salary, added in rent and second paid on a liability sales. Now third adjustment. Admission, 60% of admission fees should be capitalized. It is to be deducted from admission account and second paid on liability side. It is to be added in capital fund. Furniture and library books are to be depreciated at 6% and 10% respectively. It is to be deducted from furniture, library books and second paid on expenditure sides. Now we take out the figures. First is furniture, library books. Now subscription, here it is. Next is salary wages. Next is rent and admission fees. These are the adjustments. Now we go to answer sheet. Answer sheet is like this one. Saraswati Libraries income and expense account for the year ended 31st March 2020. Expenditure rupees, income rupees. Second part is a balance sheet. Balance sheet as on 31st March 2020. Liabilities rupees, asset rupees. Here we have to prepare opening balance sheet as a working note. As on 31st March 19, liabilities rupees, asset rupees. First we try to complete the opening balance sheet. Now see, in questions, we have to find out the opening assets and opening liabilities. Now see, two balance brought down is an opening assets, is a cash in hand. We have to write on asset sides, cash in hand. Rupees 4,500. Now, opening liabilities, here it is, outstanding expenses. We write on liability sides, outstanding expenses. Rupees 700. Now see in adjustment, here opening assets, furniture, books, investment, these are assets. We have to write on asset sides, here furniture. Rupees 5,500. Next is books. Rupees 45,000. Next is investment. Rupees 20,000. Now see, nothing else. We go to close the balance sheet. Total of assets is rupees 75,000. We write on liability sides rupees 75,000. From this one, we have to subtract 700. Answer comes 74,300. It's a capital fund. It's a balance figure. It will appear on liability sides of the current year. We go to income and expenditure account. First, we try to complete the income sides. Now see, we have to find out the incomes. First is admission fees. We have to write on first line by admission fees. Rupees 3,500. In your column, tick is there. We have to find out the adjustment. Third adjustment, 60% admission fees should be capitalized. It is to be deducted as capitalized. We have to deduct 60% capitalize. 60% comes to rupees 2,100. We have to deduct. Answer comes 1,400. Next is subscriptions. We have to write by subscription. Rupees 19,500. Tick is there. We have to find out the adjustments. Second adjustment. Subscription issued in advance for this year is to be deducted rupees 600. Less advance subscriptions. Rupees 600. Deductions 18,900. Next is a hire of hall. We have to write here it is by hire of hall. Rupees 2,500. Next is miscellaneous income. It is a sundry income. Rupees 350. Next is interest on investment. Interest on investment. Rupees 600. Okay, now see in adjustments, we have to find out the incomes. Nothing else. We go to on expenditure sides. First is salary. We write on first line two salaries. And wages. Amount rupees 6,800. Tick is there. We have to find out the adjustment. Here, outstanding liabilities for salary wages rupees 1,200. It is to be added in the salaries. We have to add outstanding salaries. Rupees 1,200. Totals 8,000. Next is a rent. We write here is to rent. Rupees 8,250. Again we have to add outstanding rent rupees 750. We have to add outstanding. Totals 9,000. Next is a stationery. We write here it is to stationery. Rupees 1,250. Next is electric charges. Rupees 730. Now see next item. We have to find out the expenses. Here depreciation we have to write. To depreciation furniture. It's a 6% on furniture 5,500. We calculate here it is 6% on a 5,500. Answer comes 330. Next is to depreciation on books. It's a 10%. Books amount will be 45 plus 6,000. Now we calculate here it is 10% on 45 plus 6,000. It's a 51,000. 10% will comes 5,100. Okay. Now see again once. Nothing else. We go to close the income and expense account. In this question, total of debit side is greater than income side. First we make the total of debit sides. Total of debit sides comes rupees 24,410. Just total. We write down credit side also. 24,410. It's a total. From this one, we have to subtract these items and answer comes rupees 660. It's a deficit. It is to be deducted from capital fund. Now we go to balance sheet. First we try to complete the asset sides. Now see, in assets, investments, cash in hand, books. But we have to firstly write the opening assets. Furniture, books, investment. We have to write firstly furniture. Rupees 5,500. Again we have to less depreciation at 6%, 330. Answer comes 5,170. Next is books. Rupees 45,000 opening balance. We have to add new books 6,000. Totals 51,000. Again we have to less depreciation at 10%, 5,100. Deductions comes rupees 45,900. Next is investment. Rupees 20,000 opening balance. We have to add investment rupees 3,500 as a new investments. Rupees 3,500. Total comes 23,500. Now see next one. Here cash in hand is an assets. Rupees 3,720. Okay, see now nothing else. We go to on liability side. First we write to capital fund. Rupees 74,300. From this one we have to subtract deficit. Rupees 660. Answer comes 73,640. Again we have to add admission fees 60%, rupees 2,100. We have to add 2,100. Totals 75,740. Now next is we have to find out the liabilities. Now see in adjustments, as an advance subscription is a liability, we have to write on liability side advance subscriptions. Rupees 600. Next is outstanding salary is liabilities. Rupees 1,200. Next is outstanding rent is also liabilities. Rupees 750. Okay, nothing else. We go to close the balance sheet. Total of asset sides and liability sides is to be equal. Now total of this one rupees 78,290. We write on asset sides 78,290. Right here total. This is the answers. Now see, we go to close the answer sheet. Okay, thank you.